Alright guys, back with another Raw review. Last night's Raw was alright, it wasn't too bad. Um, and it had its moments here and there, and we have some maybe developing storylines coming up, and we got some mid-carders getting on the show, which was nice for a change, you know. You haven't seen a lot of those guys in a while, and unless you watch superstars on the internet, and it was actually good to see them on Raw. Uh, Raw opened up with Punk coming out. Um, Basically saying that he has a target on his back, and ever since that he has that non-filter, not giving a fuck what he says, that it seems like everybody's coming after him, and yeah, maybe R-Truth is one of them too, because he's wrestling him tonight on Raw. Then he went on saying that the only guy he wants to knock his teeth out is Nash. So if Nash has the balls to come out, which of course Nash did come out. Uh, you know, calling him a cancer, and do you really want me to come down there? Do you really want to know what's gonna happen if I come down there? You know, just trying to be, I guess, a bully, if you want to say. He starts walking down the ring, and on cue, here comes Triple H. Triple H comes down. He says, "Well, I don't have a problem with Punk because he's never lied to me, but I have a problem with Nash. And ever since that you came back to the WWE, you've just been constantly lying to me. So I don't know what to believe." Uh, and he finally got the security tapes from SummerSlam. And by golly, it was Kevin Nash who sent the text message to himself. So, not Stephanie, which everybody was hoping. It was Kevin Nash. He said that he did it so he can take out Punk because he's a cancer, and that he's trying. Nash is trying to make things cool again. So he steps into the ring, and boom, Triple H socks him one, hits him right in the face, tells him, you know what, you're fired, and leaves the ring. Uh, you see Nash sitting there selling the punch. So he did a good job doing that. A couple of seconds after that, they show Nash in the locker room going to his limo, and there's John Laurinaitis joining them inside the limo. So something's going on between them two. Maybe they're gonna start maybe a Nash feud with Punk and Triple H. Maybe they're gonna have someone else join Nash. It seems like every damn week they leave us wondering what the hell is gonna go down with this little storyline. And honestly, guys, we're probably not gonna figure out or find out what's gonna go down with the storyline until Night of Champions. Next week's Raw, I'm pretty sure they're gonna throw all the punches because NFL season starts and it's gonna be Monday Night Football, and they really want those viewers to watch their stuff and not switch to football. So I'm sure they're gonna have some pretty good matches. Maybe a little bit more promo time for Punk and Triple H. But other than that, I have no idea where they're going with this storyline. They could. I don't see Nash going with Punk, seeing that Nash is the heel, and they're trying to get Punk over with the fans. But you never know with the WWE these days. But I'll be honest, it has me interested, and it has me tuning in every Monday, and so I guess they're doing their job. Um, After that was a tag match between Air Boom. I hate that fucking name. Air Boom and versus Mahal and Kali, and it was a decent match. Just to get Air Boom over, get them some momentum going into Night of Champions, which they do have a match, and I'll let you guys know who it is in a little bit. Um, it was alright, a tag match with Great Khali. You can't expect much because that fool cannot move in the ring whatsoever. But I like Mahal. I think he has an upside. He just needs to leave Khali behind and start his own stuff. But other than that, Airboom was a good match, and they're so corny. A guy on my Twitter said they have to be the corniest tag team in a while, and I have to agree with them. They're so corny, especially Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne is just too goody goody. He needs to lighten up a little bit. Um, Next was the Divas match, number one contenders match. Beth Phoenix won. The right person won. If they're gonna keep it on, WWE, please let Beth Phoenix win the title. I know all you Kelly marks out there want to keep her on with the belt, but Beth Phoenix is by far the best wrestler, best diva wrestler going right now, by far. Uh, and she deserves the title, and she deserves to hold it for a while until at least Karma comes back. I don't care if that's a year or a half a year. Beth Phoenix deserves to hold that title. She's dominant. There's nobody who can stop her. So other than Natalya, and that would actually be a good match, but they're friends, so that wouldn't make sense right now. But come on, WWE, have Beth Phoenix win that title. And I've already talked way too much about the Divas. So next match was R-Truth and Punk. Before that match, R-Truth and Miz had a little promo, which was excellent. A lot of comedy. These two guys click very well. Find out that they're going to have a match with Air Boom at Night of Champions, and I hope Miz and R-Truth win. They deserve it. I mean, especially R-Truth. The past couple of months, he has been hilarious, and he has been entertaining. And, if you're not going to put an Intercontinental belt, a U.S. title belt, and even the World Championship belt on R-Truth, you can at least put the tag titles on him. Especially with the Miz, if you don't have anything going for the Miz right now, with the title shots or anything else, tag titles would be perfect for him. And it's awesome to see the tag team division starting to heat up again. And I can't wait to see some of these tag teams that might come together. And it's got me excited again. After that, oh, I'm sorry. After that promo was the Punk and R-Truth match. It was a solid match. Back and forth, pretty much. He had some interference outside from the Miz. Ended up with Miz trying to interfere again. Punk hits him. R-Truth tries to do a move on him, and he gets him in the STF. And I'm sorry, the STF. He gets him to go to sleep and knocks him out. He wins 1, 2, 3 into the match. And guess who came down? Mr. Triple H comes down, says, this is personal. So now the match is going to be a no DQ. Which is awesome. Which is better because now you have that feeling that there is going to be interference from Nash. You have that feeling that something's going to go down at Night of Champions. And just curious, what could it be? Punk said he accepts only if Triple H accepts the offer. If he loses, that he has to quit or resign from being the COO. So I'm thinking maybe have Triple H lose and bring Foley back as a COO. Maybe. I wouldn't mind Foley as a COO. He makes smart decisions. He'd be straight down the line. And supposedly he's supposed to be coming back. So, he won't be in that full-time wrestling mode. Maybe have a match at WrestleMania, and him being the COO would make sense. But what do I know? After that was an awesome moment. Jerry Lawler came out because he was going to have a tag match, and he announced that Zack Ryder was going to be his tag partner, and they showed his videos from YouTube, lots of them, which was very good. I'm glad that Zack Ryder is finally getting the acknowledgement that he deserves. It's about damn time, man. He's over with the crowd, so it's time to get him out there and start wrestling, seeing what he has. I'm interested to see where this goes. But after that, it would be Lawler Ryder versus Otunga McGillicuddy. Fine match. I think it was just to get Ryder over. Ryder ended up winning with his finisher on Otunga. And we'll see what goes down from here next week. Are they going to give Zack Ryder more of a push or what? So I thought it was a good match. But I don't really care for Otunga at all. He can leave. But Like I said, what do I know? All during the time during these matches, they cut through and they're showing Del Rio in the back, trying to get Christian, uh, Wade Barrett, and oh gosh, what was the other one? I'm sorry, I can't think of the other guy. Oh, Dolph Ziggler, and to try to take out Cena for him, which none of them really looked like they wanted to do. So that's what's going on during the background. He's trying to convince people to take out Cena for him. After that was after the Lawler and Ryder match was the Randy versus Heath Slater. This was just a, I don't want to say a squash match, but it was your basic 5 minute match just to get Randy Orton on the card to get the fans happy. Uh, he beat Heath Slater, so fine match. I mean, there's not really nothing to complain about, but we will see Henry and Orton at Night of Champions. So I'm curious how they're gonna do that match. I'm really curious. Uh, Next was the main event, which was really announced, but the main event was a was an 8-man tag match. But before then, Cena came out trying to get Del Rio to come out, saying, you know, he's gonna come out here and his, you know, in his rented car that he doesn't know the name of, and yada yada yada. So then Del Rio came out in his nice little car. I'm not sure what it was, but it was nice, and started talking, saying that I've been missing Raw and SmackDown to protect you, but these guys, I don't know about these guys, and they rushed the ring, which was Swagger, Ziggler, um, God, Barrett, and Christian. Christian. He actually tried to get Christian to get after Cena too. Um, which ended up bringing down Riley, Morrison, and Sheamus to help out Cena. So it was Cena, Sheamus, Morrison, uh, Riley versus Christian, Swagger, Ziggler, and Wade Barrett. And I'm a big Wade Barrett fan, so I was glad to see him on Raw. But anyway, it was actually a pretty good 8-man tag match, and other than fucking Super Cena at the end, of course, going 2-on-1 with Ziggler and Swagger, of course, he's gonna win. But other than that, it was a good, solid 8-man tag match. It looks like we're gonna see a developing storyline with Ziggler and Swagger. That will be an excellent match, guys. I'm telling you, those two guys in the ring would put on a great wrestling match. And I'm hoping that they wrestle at Night of Champions, because that will be an excellent, excellent match. I'm telling you, excellent match. They can even have it for the for the U.S. title and for Vicky Guerrero's rights. I don't care. That match, other than maybe the Punk and Triple H match, was still the show. I'm telling you. Um, yeah, and then Raw went off air with Del Rio trying to attack Cena, which didn't work. So out of a 1 through 10, I'd give this Raw 7. Oh yeah, and I forgot to announce they're doing a WWE Network. That is badass. So now you can watch WWE events from the Attitude Era, from the 80s, I'm guessing the 70s as well. The classic King of the Ring, Hell in a Cell match. You're going to get to see it all, which is badass, and I'm excited for, and I cannot wait. So it's coming out in 2012. We got a little while to wait for it, but still, it's good. It's awesome to see that they finally got that going. Um, also, I finally got over 100 subs. I have 105, counting today. I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys are the reasons why I have all these subscribers. I appreciate it very much. That's about it, guys. That's all the time. I'm almost running out of time. I hope you enjoyed this Raw review. Please comment down below, like, sub, and guys, have a great week, and see you next week.